Okay, it's 10 o'clock in Finland, 9 in Germany, 8 in the UK and Ireland and Portugal. 3 in the afternoon on the east coast of the U.S. Sid, if you've tuned in, I guess it's 1 in the afternoon your place, and anybody in California, it should be noon. So I'm hoping this is working. I appear to be online. But yeah, if somebody could maybe just, I've got my phone here so I can follow the video chat. So if somebody could maybe let me know if they can hear it, that would be brilliant. Or you can hear and see. Anyway, yes, I am Eldon. Oh, let's not do that. I think I have a cable about to die on me here. So yes, I'm Eldon Ōkami, and it's my second stream. And let's see. Yeah, somebody please just write something on the YouTube so I know that you're actually there. I hope this is actually working. I set it to public, so, and I think it said that a few people are watching. Anyway, yes, I'm going to do about an hour again of music. Let's see. Yes, I seem to be getting sound through. Not quite as psychedelic stoner as the first set I did, I suppose. But there's a little bit of that coming later. But there's also a little bit of folky stuff and a tribute to John Prine, who left us a couple of weeks ago. But I'm going to start off with. Oh, somebody's writing something. Let's see. Hello, Jan. Yes, can you hear me? Can you see me? I hope so. This is a song that I wrote for the Fractal Cauliflowers, but Fractal Cauliflowers don't exist anymore, so got to do it on my own. It's also on my solo album. Haha, plug product placement here, which you can either contact me if you want it, or you can order it from Hulina Records. I think I have that on the event information as well. Anyway, this is kind of my Sheldon Cooper moment song. It's about, it name checks ones and mentions a second. Famous scientist who made basically two people who made their major discoveries while dreaming. It's called Unikeko. Not waking or sleeping, images are creeping. Nothing is quite as it seems. Snakes bite their tails and roll upon rail. We're living in a pile of dreams. We dream to find the truth, that reality is good. My hydrogen dream, walk me summer steam. You might know me, my name is Bo. As Earth round the sun, electrons did run around the proton core. We dream to find the truth, that reality is pure. We dream to find the truth. That reality is pure. Thanks. It occurred to me I haven't actually posted the link to this video yet, so let me take a short break and do that, and I'll be right back. Don't worry, I'm not gone. I'm just sending this link for the people who couldn't find it automatically from YouTube. So, yes, the stream is continuing. Okay, sorry about that. I meant to send that just before I started, but I didn't. So, like I say, the first song was Unikeko, about discovering things through dreaming. And the next song is going to get pretty unpsychedelic. And as some of you have probably noticed, this is not a banjo. This is a bouzouki. Doing two songs at the beginning, and after that, the banjo comes out. So this song, the words were written by, I'm getting more comments. Let's see what's happening here. Hopefully no virtual tomatoes. Oh, a few high dons, that's good. So anyway, this song was, this is a cooperation. This is the, let's say, the more absurd side of the reflection of the Topin John partnership. This is how the words were written by my friend John Doyle in Brussels, music by me, and the background is that John is a genius at writing satirical lyrics, and he wrote something and said, write me the most diddly idle sounding music you can come up with to it. So I did. And then I said, hey, while I've got this music, that text was like about some sort of obscure internal European Commission thing. So I said, hey, why don't you write something in the same meter about that silly schism between the two the two Nazi parties in Finland when the blue alternative split off from the perussuomalaiset. So this is called Alternative Blue. I vote for Timo Soini 'cause my wiener is tiny. I'm not a racist, no, not at all. You vote who you like from far out on the right, as long as he's blonde and he's 2 meters tall. Jussi Halla-aho just hates yellow snow. Reindeer's poop is not really brown. Tales of Snow White he reads every night. Home warmly dressed in his Nazi nightgown. Oh, it must be the drink that causes the stink. Or could it be the curse of the Soviet class? The men come to power, and this darkest hour had their heads so firmly implanted up their ass. Sipila looks old and his ardor grows cold. Poor Thatcher's body lies dead in the ground. The rings of the day they rise up and say, I'm gonna make that neoliberal trumpet sound. Alternative blue to Sipila rang true when he needed a quick fix for now. The bluest of hedges, brown around the edges, and it turns out a fascist is a fascist anyhow. Oh, it must be the drink that causes the stink. Or could it be the curse of the Soviet class? The men come to power in this darkest hour, have their heads so firmly implanted up their ass. Alternative blue to Sipila rang true when he needed a quick fix for now. The bluest of hedges is brown around the edges, and it turns out a fascist is a fascist anyhow. Oh, it must be the drink that causes the stink. Or could it be the curse of the Soviet class? The men come to power in this darkest hour, have their heads so firmly implanted up their ass. Oh, it must be the drink that causes the stink. Or could it be the curse of the Soviet class? The men come to power in this darkest hour, have their heads so firmly implanted up their ass. Thanks. So now we're going to do some banjo. Here we go. This is another one that I wrote. Oh, by the way, just with reference to the last song, I think, well, everybody in Finland knows this. Those who don't, Sipilä and that crew of annoying Thatcherites are luckily no longer in our government. We actually now have, I think, a fairly reasonable 5 women running things. I think they can't do a worse job than we old white guys have done. Anyway. Next is an old Fractal Cauliflower song as well. And also words by John Doyle. I think he was a little shocked at the music I came up with for this one, but it's how things happen. It's called Slow Ballad of a Very Sad Man. I was born in a bucket my old mama's feet. The thoughts that crowd round me run ever so deep. And the first thought I had when the courtship had through, oh mother, can I stay with you? I'm standing in rain, I'm a young 49, but like grapes in a bottle, I'm such a fine wine. Never caused trouble or has exchanged, but my poor little dog, yeah, he died of the mange. It's a time to go home now, time to go home. I packed up my floss and an old ivory comb. Wherever I wander, I'll be thinking of me and how lucky the world is to have me for free. Last night, I died in my sleep. Told the landlady for my rent she did weep. Over the hills where the moo cows do low, they'll wait an eternity for poor me to show. I can't quite remember what I did with my life, but I'm sure there was nothing of trouble or strife. In the time since I've died, it now seems to me this song from the grave is my reality. Yes, it's time to go home now. It's time to go home. I packed up my floss and an old ivory comb. Wherever I wander, I'll be thinking of me and how lucky the world was to have me for free. Ketos, thank you. I noticed that the level meter was going up kind of high on that, so since some of the songs coming after are going to get a little louder, I'm going to turn it down just a tad. I hope it won't be too quiet. I'd rather be a little quiet. You can always turn up the volume, but if it's clipping, it's clipping. Okay, let's hope that solves any problems. Okay, I've done 3 originals. Now I'm going to do a traditional. This is an old Scottish song. It's kind of a post-murder ballad, I guess. It's not really a murder ballad because the dude's already been killed by the time the song starts. It's actually two crows having a chat in the morning, figuring out what to do for lunch. So one crow says, "Hey, dude, yeah, what we gonna do for lunch today, man?" And one crow says to the other, "Hey, I was just flying over here and I flew over this ditch, and there's a dead knight in there. He's just been killed, and his hound is off hunting, his hawk's bringing home wildfowl, and his lady's already found somebody else, so nobody's going to miss him for a while. I think we could have a pretty tasty lunch there." The song's called the Trois Corbis. I think it's actually also been translated into Finnish, Kaksi Korpia or something like that. Anyway, apologies to my friends in Scotland. This song doesn't rhyme if you do it all in normal English. So despite being by no means anything close to Scottish, I'll have to use a couple of Scottish words so that the song will rhyme. Here we go. Trois Corbis, some nice doom folk for you. As I was walking o'er the lane, I heard Trois Corbis and one unto the other did say, "Oh, where shall we go and dine today? Oh, where shall we go and dine today? In a yon old fall dyke, I see there lies a new slain knight, and now to know that he lies there, oh, but his hawk and his hound and his lady fair, oh, hawk and his hound and his lady fair. His hound is to the hunting gone, the hawk to fetch the wildfowl home. His lady's taken another mate, oh, so we may make our dinner sweet, oh, we may make our dinner sweet. You'll on his regress bun, and I'll pluck out his bonny blue vein, and got the lock of his golden hair, oh, we'll think our nest when it goes bare, oh, think our nest when it goes bare. Many a one for him doth moan, but none shall know where he has gone, and his white bones, when they are bare, oh, the wind shall blow forevermore, wind shall go forevermore. Thanks. Okay, back to originals. I can't believe it. It's actually in tune still. Yeah, the next song is one of my looper pieces. There's two on the album. It's named after a small town in Quebec, in Canada, called Rivière-du-Loup. somehow it stuck in my memory when I was, I think, 17. So, yes, a long, long time ago. I was with my family up there to watch a solar eclipse, which we unfortunately missed because the sun went behind the clouds just before it went behind the moon. But the town stayed in my memory. It was actually quite a beautiful area there. Anyway, I decided to name this Rivière du Loup as in homage to this town. Let me just check that the octaver and looper settings are right, and we'll get going. Here we go. Yes. I see. Oh. Hi, Paul. Thanks for tuning in, and glad it's working. Glad something is. So that was that. And now I'm going to keep the banjo very unpsychedelic, although I suppose the next song could be considered to be stoner music in a certain sense. Just check, make sure hope we didn't overload on that. All I'm seeing is applause. Nobody's saying it's. Jeff, yes, I am going to do Make Finland Rake Again. Don't worry, it'll come at the very end. But right now, a lot of you probably know already, and those who don't, a real world treasure left us a couple of weeks ago. Was taken away by the coronavirus. John Prine, one of the most wonderful songwriters I think I've ever experienced. From all reports, I never had the pleasure to meet him, but all reports that he was also a wonderful, warm-hearted man, and I would believe that from his songs, which range from the hilarious to the bitingly sarcastic to the very sad. And I think I might be having to take up the old Jewish tradition of arguing with God in relation to this one. Because, come on, come on, God. I mean, you let the orange Cheeto in chief not even get sick, although he acts like an idiot running around shaking hands. You let Boris herd immunity Johnson recover, and you take away a treasure by, like John, you let it take away somebody like John Prine. Well, on the other hand, at least John Prine knew what he was going to do when he gets there. He was going to have a cocktail, vodka, and ginger ale, and smoke a cigarette 9 miles long. And John, I hope that's what you're doing. First song, I'm going to do two of his songs. This one's called Illegal Smile. When I woke up this morning, things are looking bad. Seems like total silence was the only friend I had. A bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down and won. And it was 12 o'clock before I realized I was having no fun. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well, last time I checked my bankroll, it was getting thin. Seems like the bottom is the only place I've been. Chased a rainbow down a one-way street, dead end, and all my friends turned out to be insurance salesmen. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well, I sat down in the closet in my overalls, trying to get away from all the ears inside my walls. I dreamed the police heard everything I thought. What then? Well, I went to court and the judge's name was Hoffman. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well done, hot dog bun, yes, sisters and none. Thanks, hope you enjoyed that one. The next one, the next song he wrote, also from his first album, and that the first his debut album is just a total killer. There's like not a weak song on it. Chris Christopherson said, "Yeah, the guy's 24 and he writes like he's 220," and I think there was something to that. The next song's about lonely old people, and again, he wrote it when he was 23, 24. I don't think I really even fully got this song until I was myself an elderly single person living in isolation. So it says something about his insight. It's called Hello in There. Had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta liked living there. It's been years since the kids are gone. A life of their own left us all alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War, and I still don't know what for. Don't matter anymore. You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. She sits and stares through the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both seen. Someday I'll go and call up Rudy. Work together at the factory. What'll I say if he asks what's new? Nothing, what's with you? Nothing, what's to do? You know that old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there, hello. If you're walking down the street sometime, spot some hollow ancient eyes, please don't just statue them by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there, hello. Thanks for all the wonderful songs, John, and I really do hope you're enjoying that vodka and ginger ale and 9 Mile cigarette up there in heaven right now. So, what do we got next? Yes. an almost brand new song. Not quite brand new, but pretty new. This is one that was inspired. It's kind of very long genesis. About a year or so ago, I was traveling a lot for work, and it seemed like no matter where I went and when I went, I'd be leaving usually fairly decent weather here. I'd get there, it would be absolutely lashing rain the entire time I was there until the day I left, and then the sun would start shining. And the last time that happened was about 11 months ago, I guess. Staying with my friend Dave in Stuttgart. Dave, if you're actually listening, this is the song you told me to write. I told him, same thing happened there. Pouring rain until I left. There was sun. And he said, Don, you should write a song called The Sun Only Shines When I Leave. So I did. And then I started playing with Dark Bottle, and it started sounding a little bit different. So anyway, this is it. The sun only shines when I leave. Went to Munich town while the rain came coming down. Like Noah's time, the water filled the air. If you went for a smoke, and the second you were soaked, but as I left, the sun came shining in Stuttgart, I would say, for my own buddy Dave, he took me to the deluge, to the jam. But on that final day, on the market I did stray, and the sun shone on my sparkling hand. Yeah, my feet are wet and cold, and my buddy is starting to mold. And my head feeling sniffles untold. There's water up my sleeve, and I can't get no reprieve, 'cause the sun only shines when I leave. Yeah, the Cambridge rain was soft, but the dampness made me cough. The only thing to warm me up was beer. That never-ending drizzle make a rapper say, oh, shizzle. And as I left, the sun shone nice and fair. Yeah, my feet are wet and cold, and my buddy is starting to mold, and my head's feeling stiff as untold. There's water water up my sleeve, and I can't get no reprieve, 'cause the sun only shines when I leave. Yeah, my feet are wet and cold, and my body's starting to moan, and my head's feeling stiffer than told. There's water up my sleeve, and I can't get no reprieve, 'cause the sun only shines when I leave. Yeah, the sun only shines when I leave. Thanks. We got 3 more to go. Yes. The next one's some Gothic gospel. Gothic gospel generally means probably David Eugene Edwards was involved somewhere, and that's the case here as well. This is from the Secret South album by 16 Horsepower. One problem with banjos is they don't like to stay in tune. I love them anyway. Here we go, Clogger. Hey, mister with your iron feet, yeah, never wavered from your path. Think you got away with something? Well, now I'll see his hand and feel his staff. Yeah, you got away with words all right now. Got away with the ladies. Thoughts of trouble as you hang a left now. There ain't no maybes. Come and sing me down. Give my conscience a pounding. Come and take my ground, Lord, with the sound of heaven sounding. You think when this is all over, we'll all just sit back and laugh? Well, I don't think so, friend, 'cause I done the math. And I ain't looking for honor, no, not among you thieves. But I'll be right beside you there in judgment on my knees. Come and sing me down. Give my conscience a pounding. Come and shake my ground, Lord, with the sound of heaven sounding. A dragon, you just couldn't help yourself, putting on the poor mouth and stealing from his wealth. I know you come up proper, you ride a faithless steed. They took you down the wrong road in word and deed. Come and sing me down. Give my conscience a pounding. Come and shake my ground, Lord, with the sound of heaven sounding. Sing me down. give my conscience a pounding. Come and shake my ground, Lord, with the sound of heaven sounding. Come and sing us down. Give our conscience a pounding. Come and take our crown, Lord, with the sound of heaven sounding. Thanks. So I've got two more to go. The next one I actually wrote originally for Dark Bottle. But the background, anyway, wrote it for Dark Bottle, but it means too much to me to only do it when I'm with them, although we do it a lot together. But the background of the song is that through my involvement with the Vapaalikuvus activist organization for working for refugee and migrant rights, I've met some really, really wonderful people from various places around the world, mostly trouble spots, who came here because they wouldn't be alive if they didn't come here. They're just coming here, looking for a safe home, and were treated like enemies and invaders, although these are some of the finest people I've ever met. And so I tried to kind of imagine what this would be like, what it would feel like to be in that situation. So I wrote this song. It's called I Only Wanted a Home. But before I start playing it, I have this on the Facebook page, but I don't have this here. Hope you can read this. I'm not trying to collect any money for myself. I'm fairly lucky in that sense that I still have my job, and I don't even have to commute. But there are a lot of people who aren't. So certainly, definitely support your artist friends who are struggling, those who depend on the gigs. But I would also be very grateful if, in connection with this, instead of a tip, please make a contribution to Vapaalikuvus to support their activities. Unfortunately, we're in Finland, so GoFundMes and things like that are not legal. But it is okay for a registered charity to receive a donation by bank, so here's the information. Again, it's also on the Facebook page. Be very grateful for your support on that. I only wanted a home. Born and raised on our cotton farm, snowballs blazing in the dusty midday sun. After my homework and field chores were done, green-eyed girl would wait beside the barn. We swore to each other we'd never be alone. We would build us a home. Yeah, the farm went to Ollie, so we moved to Holmes. I got a job on the rig, pumping crude from the ground. It was hot and it stank, and I hated the sound. But the pay was good for my wife and our sons. We thought there would be no more reason to roam. We had found us a home. My fella's farm was the smuggler's fee. 100 people on a 50-man raft. Winter storms tossed us and I tried to grab my 2 sons, but a wave carried them to the sea. Buried my head and I started to moan, and I couldn't think of a home. We came to Finland, it was barren and cold. The place we were to stay had been burned to the ground. Soldiers of Odin accused us in town of raping their women and stealing their gold. But we only want peace after living in dread. I mourn for my Aisha, no one else in my head. I only want a home. All I ever wanted was a home. Thanks. We've got one more to go. Okay. So far, it looks like the sound is still working. So, Jeff, this is the moment you've been waiting for. I didn't actually do this song my first set, and it's unusual because I usually either end up doing it, or if I don't end up doing it, people ask for it for an encore or something. But anyway, I missed it last time, but this time you're going to get it. This song was inspired when the orange Cheeto-colored con man, grifter, serial liar, etc., in the White House of the United States made a comment year before last about the fires in California, forest fires. You know, well, they don't have forest fires in Finland because they rake their forests because they have like the best rakes. So, well, anyway, I couldn't resist writing a song called Make Finland Rake Again. This is a bit of a Kraut-Billy freak out. Probably the closest to psychedelic stoner banjo we're going to get tonight. It's anyway, hope you enjoyed. It's going to take me a second to get the cheap El Cheapo drum machine going at the right speed, but be right back. Going to the forest, I'm gonna take my rake. Hey, I'm going to the forest, gonna take my rake. I'm gonna take my rake, make Finland great. Gonna clean up all that brush, take out all the branches, take them to the ranches, make them naked trees blush. I'm gonna break them leaves, hide them from thieves, and put them wherever they fit. And if Cheeto Monkey Trump don't like it, he can just kiss my grits. Make Finland rake again. Rake Finland great again. Make Finland rake again. Make Finland great again. Thank you. That was it. And that last song, just in case you're wondering, yes, this is the awesome special pizza Ectara made by Johanna from Massa Universe Instruments. Definitely check out his page as well. He's got one on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in. I'm grateful for anybody who's also willing to support Vapa Liikkuvuus in lieu of tips. Thanks for tuning in. I guess I'll be back. I might do some straight folk next time. Who knows? Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.